and I have to believe that there at least potentially is enough evidence. Why do I say that? Because I can tell you that the prosecutors in Arizona would not have made Donald Trump an unindicted co-conspirator if they didn't believe they had the goods on Donald Trump and could prove that, even though they won't be required to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt because Donald Trump is not a charged defendant. But yes, there is at least a possibility, I'm not going to say a likelihood, that Donald Trump, when he leaves office, could be charged, indicted, prosecuted, tried, and potentially convicted out in Arizona.
Well, to play devil's advocate against my own point, isn't it true that if these co-defendants are successfully prosecuted, if they're convicted, that doesn't lend itself to some suggestion that Trump would be prosecuted, that he would have to do this, he would have to be prosecuted all unto himself, and one successful prosecution does not necessarily guarantee some other co-defendant or co-conspirators prosecution in this case either, does it?
It's a great point, Brian, because I handled many large conspiracy cases, including RICO conspiracy cases, where we would have to do them in waves against 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 defendants at a time. We would win convictions against those first 6 defendants, but guess what? None of that is admissible evidence that other co-conspirators, that other co-defendants were found guilty by a jury. None of it is evidence in future trial against the remaining co-conspirators and co-defendants. But here's what it makes much more likely.